Oh no, he crashed! That's the second crash we've had on the PS5. Never had any crashes when I did it on the PS4. But I've had a couple crashes on the PS5. Both times when I've been trying to load a game. Feels like I'm playing No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky and the Xbox crashed like about every third time we'd play. It depends on the game. Says some powers do different things if you hold the button rather than tap it. Try experimenting. Ooh. Okay, we've got a few places to go, and I also need to worry about... I need to worry about mining. We got a memory trigger here. Let's go grab that first.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
We're all clear.
Another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Let's see here. Search Site 2 for the secret research project. It's gonna be down there.
Someone's made a home for themselves.
People are determined to get something out of Eos.
And that strange tech. Let's follow the trail.
Devon says early start today. I've been up since about 1:30. I did go back to bed briefly at about 3:30. Slept till about 5. But I've been starting between 6 and 7. It's like 6:10 or something right now.
Approaching Site 2. Resilience.
It was sold as the one we get right, but it didn't have time to get worn down. Got wiped out by Kett.
That datapad said Site 2 was working on a project. Keep an eye out for it.
Radiation levels normal.
Explosive materials. Oops.
Override works, but... Sam, the door was sealed from the outside?
Yes, Pathfinder. It appears lockdown was manual before the power restrictions.
Why do that? It wouldn't keep anything out.
It would keep something in.
Oh, I got enough points to unlock that last piece of N7 gear. I don't have the resources to make it yet, but...
Secondary terminals, no access.
If deployment is standard, main access will be deeper in.
Looks like they left in a hurry.
Reports said the evac was cut off by Kett.
Pathfinder, a maintenance bulletin was issued at the time of shutdown.
What does it say?
Run.
And we just heard something outside.
Override, close it! Tempest, we have an unknown enemy. Evac the Pathfinder.
Whoa, hold on.
No go, Harper. We have to lay low. Kett are inbound to your location.
Kett and that thing? Son of a...
Moving. Kett, keep sharp.
Oh, they're coming for us. They're definitely coming through the door here in a minute.
Got Kett.
Another dropship with reinforcements. Watch out!
Got something up above. Shit, I'm missing that one.
Kett, stay sharp.
sharp. That thing is out there.
And the Kett? Everything's grounded till they're gone.
Shit, he just ran by.
Set it up, knock them down.
Where'd he go?
Focus on the Kett.
We got one more on the field somewhere.
What the... Pathfinder, that body.
A scan might help us figure that out. Did Nexus not send a retrieval team for the bodies?
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there.
Too many. Lexi, update Nexus records on West Porter M. And get a recovery shuttle out here.
Good idea. If he's got family, they deserve closure.
We'll give him more than closure. We'll finish what he started.
Portable cover of Kett design.
Lexi, update records for Trinitas Gordanus.
Consider it done, Pathfinder.
Clear? We're clear!
No wonder Site 2 failed. Brazilian or not.
Alright, we got a ding out of that.
Looks like a war zone.
According to survivors, the Kett attacked from all sides. It was a massacre.
Alright. Anything up here?
You'd think there'd be more bodies. Not that I'm complaining.
Not a lot left behind for a massacre.
What's up, Alfredo?
What
You
if-
playing Resident Evil 2? Nice.
They were removed.
We know the Nexus didn't bother picking up the bodies.
You don't think it could have been the Kett?
Sure as hell hope not.
Alright, we are fully stocked, locked. ready to rock.
Not sure what's worse. This or dying slow like promise.
Happy thoughts, Liam. Y'all are Thysa.
Records updated, Pathfinder.
Maybe we could push the Kett back. With what army? Can you even find the safety on your pistol?
I'm just going through the options.
Evacuate or die. Those are the options.
Initiative's not military. They weren't prepared.
Well, it's part of the dangers of space. Space is not safe.
Surprised the Nexus still wants an outpost on Eos.
You know what they say. Third time's a charm. Well, schematics for Special Project Sigma. They were building something, but there are parts missing. Got a component for Site 2's project.
Are the components scattered? They are. Alright, let's go to the murder since that's the next obvious thing on the map. Where is my motorized vehicle? Probably easiest to just turn around.
Look out for anything big and hungry.
Brazil.
Yeah, we already got eaten once. I forgot to keep the mining thing open too.
Imagine leaving all the crazy.
This is where Chief Reynolds died.
Sandstorms would have buried the body long ago. I suggest scanning.
Scan away, sweet chariot, scan away.
Parkins.
Pathfinder, there is an armor piece buried deep. A leg bracer. Scan indicates tissue and bone fragments clinging to it. DNA identified as Chief Reynolds. Indications suggest his body was torn to pieces.
So the Chief became Karkin food.
Circle of life can be gruesome.
The remaining armor will be scattered, or perhaps brought to a nest. The chest piece and his Omni tool may explain his death.
Then we keep searching and scanning.
Another armor piece. Chief Reynolds' helmet.
The search continues.
I forgot to spend my points. Biotics, please. We're gonna max out singularity.
Who do? Who don't?
Water and weather. Nothing tougher in the long run.
Pathfinder. The scan has picked up Chief Reynolds' chest piece, confirming single shot. Unable to determine weapon type, but entry point was at the back. Exit blast through the chest.
By all
Shot
accounts,
in the
Nilken
back.
was in front of the chief when he fired. So it wasn't his shot that killed him.
The Chief's Omni tool might shed some light. Picking up additional armor scraps. I believe it's a trail leading to a cave nearby.
Could be where the nest is located.
Well, that actually drops some remains.
It's a Karkin nest, all right. Fan out.
Happily take the critter carcasses.
Confirming initiative equipment, including Omni tool assigned to Security Chief Hiram Reynolds. If you power it up, I can exhume its data.
Patiently waiting for
Accessing
KCD2?
data.
Yep.
The Chief was scanning
know
at
that
the time
feeling.
of death. The scan picked up 2 shots. One, a standard initiative rifle report, which missed. The other from behind, a Kett pulse weapon.
This proves Milken is innocent. He didn't shoot Reynolds.
Seems clear to me. Good work.
Pathfinder, there is also an audio recording.
Go ahead and play it.
No! Where's Nilken?
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock.
Son of a bitch.
Confirming, voice identified as suspect Nilken, so he did not kill the Chief.
But he meant to. Need another chat with the man.
Next. Alright, I think the next. Oops. Is. We got a component here. What's this up here? That's a pendant. I do not remember how the mining thing works. I think we have to drive around till we find a mining area and then we hit the probe.
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers?
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then. And now.
Parts for the Site 2 project? Check.
Pretty sure the last ones are at the Spire, which we gotta go to anyway for a different quest.
Looks like a Kett facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
Well, I guess we're gonna go do a fight. I think I missed my turn off. I was just following the tracks and not paying attention. Alright, yeah. Alright, this way, we can use it as cover.
Looks clear.
I don't want to waste a power on him. I wonder what the cooldown's like though now. Oh, she can manually end it like that. That's cool.
Life support is back online.
Kett incoming!
Good luck.
Kett, stay sharp.
Copy that.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
They're dropping off more boys. Oh, he's fucking coming for it, isn't he? Shit, we got behind us too. Fuckers flanked us.
Right.
Hang on.
send reinforcements? Do they know we're here?
Sorry guys, Chris is awake and needed me for some stuff, so sorry about the unexpected AFK there. Cynical Nolux has been debating picking this up before the new. Dude, you've got like 3 to 5 years before the next Mass Effect game. You have no rush. Go pick it up. It's a good game. It's a big game. This game's actually, in my opinion, based on a couple of playthroughs that I did when it first launched, this is a bigger game than the previous entries. There's a lot going on. And the combat's...
They've got the monolith well protected. We'll need to cut that shield's power supply.
Combat's awesome. I love the traversal system. Got nothing to lose. It's super cheap. You can get it for just a few bucks pretty much everywhere these days. Oh, that wasn't enough? Alright, there must be another generator somewhere. Yeah, it is. Yeah, don't listen to anybody who says that, Peterson. Anybody who says Mass Effect is shit hasn't actually played the game.
Let's get to it before there's any more Kett.
Oh, I forgot. This is where we get Drack. I completely forgot about this.
Who are you?
That was pretty cool.
Huh. Well, yeah. Guess it was. Still haven't told me who you are.
I'm the Pathfinder.
Are you now?
I love Drack. Drack's awesome.
My name's Scott Ryder.
I'm Drack, Clan Knackmore. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
Checking out these monoliths? The Kett seem pretty interested in this one. Looks like you cleared it out for us, though.
You said I didn't save any for you? Nexus knows shit about the Kett. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now, taking out Kett bases, fighting ground troops. I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, we could use a Krogan like you, Drack.
I'm flattered, but do you have any idea how many humans I've watched die? Your meat is spoiled. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Kett keel over. No offense.
Your meat,
None
you
taken.
spoil.
Good, because I'm getting bored and the Kett are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
Dead Wraith. Research findings. It's all written in Kett. Yeah, it's a good game, Firepaw.
Anton, Darren T. Can't undo what happened, but we can make sure he's remembered.
That we can, Pathfinder.
A field log, Pathfinder, issued to patrolling Kett.
I don't need a translation to know when I'm hearing a monster.
Adding to language database. All Site 2 components are accounted for.
Let's head to Site 2's research station.
Did I just hear more Kett?
He seems fun.
I heard something. It cut out though. Alright, we now need to scan the research project. God, we're right here though. We'll do this since we're right here.
Radiation levels increasing. Radiation within safe levels.
First time I've seen platinum. Alright, that was the one I just went up. There's one over there on that one too. Are these the only two? That's what I don't remember. Or is there one more? No, that's the one we already got. I think we're good.
Scanning will reveal the missing glyphs. You'll need to scan for the missing glyphs, Pathfinder.
Alright. Hang on. So I am missing one more. I guess that's pointing to the last one I need. Could have sworn I already went up this one though. Yeah,
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Where the heck? I totally went up this one. What did I miss?
Radiation levels with...
I think that's enough.
I could have sworn I scanned that one a second ago when I was up right before I jumped down and grabbed the
Radiation levels have spiked,
platinum.
Pathfinder.
Apparently I missed scanning it somehow. Maybe I
Radiation
didn't.
levels normal.
Click the button.
You good at this?
That did... whatever that did. I see pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
Skedaddle. God, the traversal is so much cooler in this game than the previous titles.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Alright, take a look at the map. I think... Oops. We could... probably... I can't remember if we can fast travel to this one. I don't think we can. Yeah, I think we have to first have cleared them. Oops.
If you're security, be secure.
I know what I'm doing. This job didn't exist until I started doing it.
We screw up, none of our jobs will exist.
I'm aware, thanks.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Well, let's go check out a mining zone.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Drive around. Okay, so we're still in a rich area, so we should still drive around and try to find some more. Oh, no, we left it. We gotta go back. I bet they're all up. Whoa, that just spiked. Okay, it still says rich.
Radiation within safe levels. Life support at 100%.
Alright, we're now down to good.
Radiation levels are severe. Seek safety immediately.
We're out of the zone now.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You
Yeah,
can
I'm
extract
working on it.
minerals via your mining interface.
Because I need more to make
Detecting
my
above
armor.
normal radiation levels.
We're out of the zone. Oh shit, the life support's low. I need to find a recharge area.
I miss being able to give directions by what used to be there.
What are you even talking about?
Turn where the chip shop used to be. That's a hometown.
One day, if we do our jobs.
Alright, let's meander over there.
Life support is back online.
Remnant.
Frack, man.
We've got targets! We've got targets!
Target's down.
Hit him now.
Clean shot.
Pathfinder,
Groupers arrive from the Nexus as trailblazers on Eos. We need their help. This isn't what Jin Garson envisioned.
The person who left this behind, she was part of the first wave of colonists, wasn't she?
the probability is high. This researcher may have left data pads at other remnant sites as well.
Copy that.
Got them all.
Creepy crawly. I don't know which way we go, to be honest with you. Let's go this way. Nothing I can scan.
So whatever tech we found on Habitat 7 is the same as what's here?
That's what the scans suggest.
2 planets now. What does that mean?
You know what it means.
Suit up and find out. Got it.
Yeah, we got tracks up here. cave. However, we are heading over here.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Go.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
We want to go over
Radiation levels
there.
normal.
Look there. That spot is shelter, water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy Kett presence at the nearby remnant structure, but it would be an excellent outpost site.
Kett and Remnant. Seems you can't find one without the other. So, if we clear the skies...
The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths too.
Did they learn anything?
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey, now you're here.
Oh, we're not going that way. What's up, Thandar?
More Remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile.
Oh, they'll be hostile in a minute, I guarantee you. Alright, let's see what we got in here.
What do we have here? Lexi.
I detect a high level of remnant encryption here, Pathfinder. To continue, you will need to decrypt it.
Where'd that data pad go? There it is.
We're so close. I just know it. Once we get that linguist, we'll crack it. There's so much tech here. It has to help. Then I can see Carrie again. It's been a slow start, but we got this. Oh no. No!
They were saving any data they could, in case to help the next try.
Interface successful, Pathfinder.
Alright, forget that one. What what else we got? Nothing immediately evident. Yeah, I don't remember how to do this.
Some of the pictures are missing. Wonder if they're around here.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Yeah, well, we already went and grabbed one. Which was that one up there. Oh, we got something here. Got one up there too, okay.
We did it! Well, you did it.
That's right, don't you forget it.
I think that's enough.
Interface failed, Pathfinder.
Oh, I clicked the wrong button. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I totally clicked the wrong button. There, that's what I was looking for, was this. Okay. I think that's right.
That did it.
Yeah, kind of, Thandor. You have to find the glyphs and then figure out which ones so that nothing goes. You can't have the same ones going left or right, so they all have to be different.
This could be the master switch we're looking for.
You can find keys,
Don't do anything without me.
which is nice. The keys allowed you to essentially bypass that and not even have to do it. But the keys are few and far between.
Is it just me? Or do Kett seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech?
I was just thinking the same thing.
And the cool thing is like if you are lazy, like I was when I did my second playthrough, you could totally go to a website and find out all the combos so that you can just look at a picture and go, oh, okay, I need to plug these ones in. They get more complex, for sure.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can
I'm familiar, but I want to go get PB.
extract minerals via your mining interface. Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Dude, I used to have to wait.
Minerals have been depleted in this location.
So when I was in my teens, early teens,
let's do this.
I remember for, I think it was I think it was Space Quest 4.
Of future EOS. Green fields, rivers,
Space Quest 4 and
forests.
King's Quest
Wonder
6
what
I
it'll
was
really
playing
be
at
like
the same
down the
time.
Fewer death storms.
And
We'll get there.
probably Quest for Glory 1 around
Pathfinder
the
is
same
enough
time.
to tip the balance.
But I remember in particular King's Quest 6 there was a puzzle on a wall to get you up to the monolith labyrinth. And I could not figure it out. And I had to wait. And this happened with like Space Quest. It happened a few times, but I would have to wait until we went to the mall. And we would go to the mall. And I would beg and plead my mom to let us go into, I think it was called Babbage's. And it was like a game store. But they also had like the strategy guides. And I would flip through the strategy guides and find the part I was stuck on. They also used to have 900 numbers. A lot of people don't even know what those are. But like going back in the day and remember when you could dial a 1-900 number and they would charge you like $5 a minute or something. It was like a tip hotline. I never got to do that because my mom was never going to allow me to spend money on that kind of stuff. But yeah, the strategy guys at Babbage's.
Radiation within safe levels. Life support is back online.
Okay, we get a chance to change up some stuff here. I'm going to try this just to see something here.
No, this can't be right. All that fanfare for an empty room? There's some secret here. There must be. Do your Pathfinder thing. Oh, you're good.
And I make it look so easy. How far down do you think it goes?
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic? Gravitation. Oh, you idiot, PB. That wasn't the front door. This is.
I'll let you know.
Hey!
Kara's the last one. She's like, yeah, I don't think so. Phoebe's hot. She's a hot blue raccoon, man. She's definitely my romance option.
It's acting like a gravity well.
But where's it taking us?
Embrace the unknown, Ryder. Now this is more like...
Looks like a bunker. Or a vault?
whatever you call it. The controls for that atmosphere processor might be down here somewhere.
Let's find out.
Oh, I just love her
Anything
fun,
could be
flirty
important.
personality more
Let's
than
be
anything
thorough.
else. Cora's like the
Not what we're
cheerleader
looking for,
option,
but worth getting a record.
and
go ahead. I've got your back.
what's the
Look there, do you see that?
Vetra?
Looks
I
like
think
a
is her
broken
name.
information
I've never
system.
wanted to romance
Got
Vetra.
anything?
Vestra.
There's element 0 threaded through all this tech. Imagine the engineering.
She's the
that would
Turian
take.
option.
I'm getting something from that data pattern, but the glyphs make no sense.
Damn it.
Data corruption detected. What survives is highly technical. From the context, this could be instructions or a warning.
I think that gravity well works in reverse, too.
Then we have a way out.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Not until we find those processor controls. Well, if the Remnant aren't using it. Only minimal power. I don't think it triggered the atmosphere processor, but...
Pathfinder, a conduit beneath the floor just activated. Fluid is running through it. It could be generating emergency power. Your scanner will have more details.
I see the conduit, Sam. Whatever it is, it leads out of the room.
Who's Gil? I don't remember who Avella is. I'm gonna go look that up because I don't remember who all the companions are either. Oh, Gil or Jill? I don't. Yeah, he's like a second. He's not a companion though. He's like just a romanceable companion. Oh, I forgot about Avella. She's like, oh yeah, she's another NPC. Like those are the NPC ones. So companion wise, you can either romance Harper or Phoebe. Cora, sorry, Cora or Phoebe if you're a male. And I guess Liam. Well, Jaw swings both ways. Yeah, Jaw swings both ways. Carrie's a character. She's like a reporter, I think. The Doctor, Liara, I think you can have a romance with the Doctor too. Yeah, Thaindar, exactly like Josephine in Inquisition. So there's a whole bunch of like side characters that you can romance that are not your companions. As far as companions though, it's PB or Cora if you're a male. Which we're gonna go PB because Cora's just like the boring cheerleader type. And PB's like the fun, flirty, exploration, adventure loving chick.
Maybe they can't get into the vault.
But you can. That'll get their attention.
Lucky me.
Phrase recovered. Must read to access. This console links to surface facilities.
Then it must control the atmosphere processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead, or locked down, like most of this place.
The fluid conduit leads to this console and further into
Always
the
go
vault.
Tyrion, says Cynical.
So if we follow that conduit, it might lead to the system lockdown.
I've never been compelled to go Tyrion.
These data pattern things are incredible. If I'm right, each one can hold hundreds of zettabytes.
I
There
do
are
want
species who get by with less.
to get Vetra in my party though
Minor
this time
corruption
around.
detected.
I've never taken her as a
The
companion.
pattern suggests significant data present, but it cannot be accessed.
So as soon as I get a chance to have her in my party, I'm going to make her one of my permanent members. Her and Petey.
Another gravity well, and that's new.
What is it?
A symbol of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts. I'll see what I can find on this beauty. Maybe over this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault, I'll investigate the relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
Not a bad idea. We'll cover twice the ground.
See? I knew you were smart. I'm on frequency 145.8. Stay safe.
10 credits say she ends up in a pit of spikes.
This gravity well's sealed off. No way through.
Incidentally, a gravity well is the gravitational effect of a large mass in space. This is more accurately with variable gravity.
Keep a note for our sorry friend. And for when we try to explain all this.
Hang on, I'm checking a couple things before we go here. Yeah, BB's fun. I like her character a lot. She's got actual personality. Cora's just always like, "Ew, I'm the cheerleader, yay!" Boring humans. Alright, I'm gonna go see if there's any coffee left over, take a quick bio, and then we'll be back to keep going. I don't know if Chris left me any coffee. If not, I'm gonna get a new kettle on. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, there was half a cup left, so I get a half a cup left. And yes, they gave Kara like I was an Asari commando once upon a time, so I have a really cool badass battleground backstory, but now I just want to make babies and play house. Whereas PB is very much still, let's go adventure. Nigel says video games are the best. Yes. Oh.
Well, look at this.
I don't think we can get this
No
until
way
later.
through. No interface points. Sam, note it down for later.
I think you can only get that on the way out, and that part is timed, if I remember correctly.
Comm check. It's... well, you know who.
We read you, PB. Stay in touch.
Oh, the perfect example. So, Zaranthium over on Twitch says, many are quick to be negative on things instead of giving it deeper thought, just going expecting the worst or trying to find things to pick on instead of being more positive. Nothing is more relevant than what happened yesterday watching the Dawnwalker stream, because that stream chat, like leading up to the event, all it was full of was a bunch of whiny little kids, grumpy and upset about how The Witcher 4 is going to have Ciri as the main character, and they were just spamming the chat, not about how cool this upcoming new game was looking, but about the fact that this is the Witcher we should have gotten. Yeah, CD Projekt Red deserves to burn and die. Fuck playing a bitch. I don't want to play a bitch. I want to play a fucking guy. Look here, we're going to play a guy. This is way better than The Witcher. And it's like, the game hasn't been released yet. We don't know anything about the gameplay. We got a really cool story trailer yesterday. That was awesome. We got some really cool information about the game. No doubt it will be fun. But it's just the hatred right now because people are going to be playing Ciri in The Witcher 4. That group of man-children are the perfect example of people trying to pick at things instead of just trying to be positive and enjoy things. Because if you've actually played the Witcher games, they've been setting Ciri up to be the main character forever, and if you read the fucking books, Ciri is the main character. Geralt is just a passenger through Ciri's tale, that through which this, the character is told. But her story is the central story. Geralt just plays a part in that. It's a trip, man. It's a trip. And her journey, being one of the old blood, the elder blood, I mean, she's a badass character. But no, now she's a middle-aged, monster hunter. And you've got the CDPR devs out there talking about the Witcher 4 is going to be about Ciri's journey to becoming a Witcher. And all these little trolls in their basements. No, women aren't allowed to be Witchers. It's in the lore. You know what's also in the lore? Think about this, guys. 200 years ago, arbitrary timeline, guys. I put my controller in. You got me on a rant. Arbitrary timeline. You know what else was considered lore and fact 200 years ago? That our planet was the center of the universe and everything revolved around us. You know what changed? Now we know that our planet revolves around the sun. And the sun is at the center of our solar system, which is part of our Milky Way galaxy, which is part of all these constellations of planets, and there are many, many, many others. Things changed because we evolved. Knowledge evolved. Things changed. So, Ciri can't be a Witcher because she's a woman. Women aren't allowed to be Witchers. Maybe in the past, women couldn't be Witchers because of various things, but she has elder blood. The rules have changed. The universe has moved on and evolved, and now she can be. Like, we don't know the whys or whether tos or how Ciri is going to become a Witcher. All we know is that the story of The Witcher 4 is Ciri is becoming a Witcher. It doesn't matter what the previous lore stated. It doesn't matter. George Lucas, the Force was a mysterious thing. Then he introduced midichlorians. Section of the fan base, no, George Lucas, how dare you? You're not allowed to introduce midichlorians. No, that's not really the Force. It's the same thing. The creators can do whatever they want. It's not our place as consumers, as viewers, gamers, moviegoers, book readers. It's not our place to define what the lore is or what can and can't happen. We don't have that right. If we want that right, we have to go out and create our own franchises, our own characters. So, it's, you know, that whole group of players, it's just, they're just nitpicking at things rather than enjoying game. Like Nigel said earlier, video games are the best. They are the best. Video games are awesome. You know what I had for entertainment when I was a kid? Like, thinking about like 10 years before I was 10 years old. Like, the only thing I could do was, like, we had a Nintendo, right? Like, an original Nintendo Entertainment System with, like, these silly little 8-bit games and a couple of buttons and a single cartridge, right? That was it. Now you've got games on your phone, you've got games on your tablet, you've got handheld devices, you've got PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, Switch, you've got, you know, PCs, you got laptops, you got all these different handhelds, we've got VR. There are thousands of games. There was a really cool article on PC Gamer. I want to say, I need to go find it because I might be misquoting here. I believe they said 14,000 or 19,000 was the number. It was more than 10,000 games were released just on Steam within like a year span. I need to go find that article because it was talking about a different game, not the Witcher series. But the amount of games that come out, like, we have so many options to play games. This is the same camp, by the way, because I've been doing some Star Wars: Old Republic guides the last couple of days, refreshing my guides for that game, because it's been about, I think the last ones were 2023, so it's been about 2 years. So I'm updating my Star Wars: Old Republic guides, and I've got some of these people who are like whining and bitching about how, so the game has an optional sub, but it's a free-to-play title. It's free-to-play MMO. You can play free-to-play, like level 1 to 60, all the story content. You get everything for free. Hundreds of hours of entertainment for fucking free. And you'll always get some little angry gamer kid who's in the chat going, but they're nickel and diming me with the monetization in the cash shop. Meh. Dude, you get to play a free game with hundreds of hours of entertainment. No one is nickel and diming you. How are they nickel and diming you? Please give me an example. Use your brain. Be smart. How you're getting hundreds of hours of entertainment for free. For free. You only pay a subscription for the convenience things like Rest XP, and if you want access to the latest content at the latest expansion, which, to be honest with you, you're only going to get to after you've played hundreds of hours of free content in the base game anyway. So what are you on about? Like, that's the group of people. They're never going to be happy. They're always going to bitch about everything. It might be a woman in a video game. It's going to be about a subscription for a game that they can play for hundreds of hours for free in the first place. They're going to say things like, oh, I don't like what they did with this character. Why does this character have short hair? Why does she have a shaved head? Why does he not have the right tattoos? Why is this game on the Xbox and not the PlayStation? Why is this game on the PlayStation and not the Xbox? Why is this game on the Nintendo Switch and not the Xbox and the PlayStation? I got a little excited there with my coffee, guys. I may have splashed a little bit onto the floor. That's how you know the rant's good. Devon says dinosaurs have feathers too. Yeah, dinosaurs evolved from what they were in the beginning. For sure. Yeah, everyone thinks they're a critic these days. That's a big problem. I gotta timestamp that. That was a fun one. I've been very disappointed with the commentary from a certain subset of people about the Blood of Dawnwalker game. Very, very disappointing, because they're not focused on the right things. They're not focused on how it's going to be just a cool game and a new franchise. They're just completely focused on, oh yeah, this is going to kill CDPR. Let them burn. Fuck The Witcher 4.
Must be how they kept it from collapsing.
No, we should be celebrating The Witcher 4, and we should be celebrating the Dawnwalker, and we should be celebrating Exodus and Expedition 33 and Fable and GTA 6 and all these amazing video games that we get to play on a daily basis. Thousands of games coming out every single year. I don't know how to scan this. It's fake outrage. Complete fake outrage. I can't scan this from anywhere here.
Whoa. What's that liquid?
Oh,
Unable to classify.
The only way through is down towards it.
An unknown alloy and other materials. The composition resembles omnigel.
Maybe that's the fluid in the conduit.
Don't touch it, I remember that much.
It's dead. Nothing.
I bet they used it working in that liquid.
A storeroom?
Assemblers, they're hostile!
Careful! Remember, they make other remnants.
Hey, Cynical, I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a minute, just for the sake of saying something that makes a point. Do you have, and I promise you this is not going the way you think it might go, do you have a significant other in your life? Or have you ever had a significant other who prepares lunch for you or prepares dinner for you? Because what you just said is very important. I promise it's a fun point. It's not offensive.
So whatever that liquid is, they need a whole aqueduct of it.
Make that 2 aqueducts, at least. I just crossed one.
The reason I say that is because, like, I have a significant other. Chris and I have been together for a long time. About 14, 15 years. You know how many times my wife has said something to me like, hey, I'm going to make chicken salad tonight, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. She's going to make chicken salad tonight. So in my mind, I'm hyping up the chicken salad. She goes to make chicken salad and realizes, oh shit, I didn't have tomatoes. So instead of getting chicken salad with tomatoes, I get chicken salad without tomatoes. But in my mind, I've hyped up that I'm getting a chicken salad with tomatoes. So I sit down at dinner and I look at my chicken salad and I'm like, there's no tomatoes. Now I could choose to be like, fucking bitch, where's my fucking tomatoes? Which is what most people did to CD Projekt Red when Cyberpunk came out. Or they could say, hey, it's a salad. I didn't have tomatoes tonight. No big deal. Next time you get a salad, it'll have tomatoes. Like, that's how I look at it. Because way too many people put all of this... Yes, it was a buggy hot mess when it launched. Buggy hot mess when it launched. I played it on the PS4. I've got videos on this channel of me trying to stream that game on the PS4 Slim, and it kept crashing. Blue screen, blue screen, blue screen. And I quit trying to stream Cyberpunk because it was a buggy hot mess when it came out. Was I upset with CD Projekt Red? No. I shrugged my shoulders, and I still played the game and beat the game, even with all the blue screen crashes. I just didn't stream it. And I still gave it a very positive review. I think I gave it like a 7 out of 10 or a 7.5 out of 10 because it was a great game even with all the bugs and crashes. Then when it came out 2.0 and I bought the new version on the Xbox Series X, played it with Phantom Liberty. This was last year or the year, whenever it came out, a year and a half ago now, I guess. And it was a completely different experience because 2.0 completely streamlined it. I went, oh, this is the salad with tomatoes. This is way better than the first salad I had. So now I'm giving it a higher rating. Right? But at no point in time did I feel like CD Projekt Red betrayed me or somehow. It was like they made a game that had some bugs when it came out, like millions of other games have come out with bugs. And people choose whether or not to get offended by these things. I saw the lost faith comment, and I'm not trying to be rude. It's just a thought process within my head that goes, well, hang on. Like, do you lose faith in your spouse because she didn't put tomatoes in your salad? Or do you just go, well, shit, I didn't get tomatoes today. Like, I think that's I have a very laid-back approach to gaming, so I don't understand the terminology that people use about I got offended by, I lost faith, I was upset, you know, how dare they? Like, the big outcry right now against CD Projekt Red is you have people who are still butthurt about the launch of Cyberpunk, and I'm like, you do realize that they did good on their promise and they patched the game, and not only do we have 2.0, with 2.2 came out recently, their Steam numbers are always going up. They've sold more than 30 million copies of the game. Like, CD Projekt Red had a stumble, had a fumble, no doubt, but they fixed it. People need to get over that shit. But no, they're using that as ammunition along with, oh, the fact that Siri's going to be a woman, and now it's this huge outcry about how, oh, they're a woke company, they're all about DEI, how dare they? Now let's crucify them and go over here and say, here's this other company making a game that's, you know, in the same vein as the dark medieval theme, and now they're the savior of that dark medieval genre, and CD Projekt Red needs to burn. Get the fuck out of here. Like, that stuff, I'm never going to understand it. I'm never going to be in line with it. It's just like, enjoy games, guys. Like, games are fun. Go have fun with video games. Exactly, Xananthium. Like, way too many people, it's like, go focus on the games you love. Go play video games that you have fun playing.
Remnant!
Careful, don't fall in that liquid.
It burns through your shield. Found that out the hard way. Bring him down.
Use the pillars for cover!
It's all so huge. I see one thing, I'm probably missing 3 more.
Oh no!
Ah, watch yourselves, it burns.
There's a low hum through everything here. Can you feel it?
Let's stay focused. We can worry after we find the system lockdown.
Nigel says, go have fun with video games or become a video game developer and make the game you want. Abso-fucking-lutely. Comparison is a thief of joy. It's a very relevant and valid quote. No, Cryptical. I'm not taking your comment out of context. I was using your comment as a catalyst to have a greater conversation about people in general who want to shit on CD Projekt Red. Because you had said in your commentary, broken faith, but still, I forget what you said here. I'm going to go back and read it. I have faith in CD Projekt, but bruised faith, but still strong. So you're not shitting on them, you're just saying, I had a bad experience, it shook my faith. That's totally not shitting on them. So I'm not taking you out of context, I was using you as a catalyst for a greater conversation. My brother is in chat. I always wanted to play this series, but never got to it. Slacker. Honestly, man, the first 3 are kind of aged now. But if you've still got Game Pass, or if you're still running a Game Pass up, Joey, you can get this on. Pretty sure you can get it on Game Pass through EA Play, I think. This is a good game. And it's standalone, so you don't have to really know that much.
Looks like a blast shield.
You need to finish Jedi Survivor so you can go play Indiana Jones, The Great Circle, man.
For an atmosphere processor? What is this place?
It's a big place is what it is. Oh, the kid's got the newer Zelda. Nice. There are worse things to get distracted by.
How come this liquid hasn't dried up? Unless turning that conduit on started it all flowing again. Wouldn't that be something?
Another aqueduct. How many do they need? If it really is like Omnigel, that fluid could be what's keeping this place going.
Are those roads down there? I can't even see where they end.
Up there! More remnants!
Oh, I dinged. I forgot I need to spend 2 points.
Watch the edges! Way ahead of you!
Where's he shooting at me
Don't
from?
let them get above us!
Dude, I need an SMG. Getting a little tired of this pistol, man.
Through. Some things down here work, and some don't.
Perhaps to direct and assist manual reactivation of the vault, or to speed entry.
Like, Liam's got an SMG that I would love to have. Shooting at. Ah, there it is. fire.
On the move.
PB!
Ryder! That relic box I found? Not a symbol of authority. The remnants still shoot at me. I'll try it with one of those data patterns we
The
saw.
remnants still shoot at
Is
me.
that
That's
a good
funny.
idea?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Hello.
That's one way to light a room. The atmosphere processor we found before didn't need all these steps. Dad just interfaced with it directly.
And it didn't work out so great.
Direct intervention was necessary in that case, but clearly unwise.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of them up here.
Look how high it is. Might be another gravity well? The well's sealed. Maybe we can use the conduit for emergency power, same as before. Better safe than sorry. Take them out!
Somebody flanking us?
You're sure this well isn't gonna open up under us?
Pretty sure. Focus on the remnant.
Ow. Oh, it's a turret. Oh, shit, that hurt. Damn.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
I'm about to go find out.
The conduit splits and goes through each of those devices.
Interfacing may complete the circuit and allow the well to open.
If it gets us to the system lockdown, let's try.
I think I accidentally started a conversation with him.
Too bad we have to.
They must be all these.
Let's find that system lockdown. Okay. Let's hit the other console.
Johnny
and
Hansen
complete that
says, "What's up,
circuit."
Renfail in
This
chat?"
device appears defensive in nature. Power restored to the gravity well. The conduit leads down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's
Great.
dig deeper.
Great activity below. Alright, new gravity well. Oh, I can't save. Well, going down to another level, kids.
Barely any dust. How old is this place?
Unknown. Radiation counts indicate the vault has been offline for several hundred years.
Around the time the Scourge appeared? That can't be a coincidence. Maybe the Scourge is why all this tech was abandoned.
Could be. I can't do a manual save, man.
Crap. The conduit sprang a leak.
Careful. No way you can interface with the console like that.
And no fluid means no power. Damn it. Maybe
Speaking
that's
of,
why those devices up above were turned off.
Speaking of Jack Nicholson.
We're not turning back now.
Cryptic
There has to be some
Cynical's
way to fix
comment
the
right now says, "Hey Johnny," and I'm just like, "Here's Johnny."
Ryder, up here. What happened? I can't get indoors to work.
The conduit's breached.
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni tool. Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
And received. I'll give him a shot.
Very cool. Very demure, very questy.
The system's responding to those frequencies. Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work! If it's fixed, that console should work now.
Well, it did something.
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge. You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
We'll catch up. Let's see if we powered up a way out of here.
I hate not being able to do a manual save. Let me save. They've already, when they announced it several years ago, Thandar, it teased Liara's character, so, and I believe they showed Shepard's helmet, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna have it back in the Milky Way, and continue that storyline in some way, shape, or form. I really hope, with all of my heart, that it is not a Shepard story. I don't have a problem with it being set in the Milky Way. I don't want to play Shepard again. At all. I don't want to play Shepard. Like, I don't want to play Geralt again. Like, there have been 3 amazing games with Geralt of Rivia. I don't want to play Geralt again. I want to play something else in the Witcher universe, which is why I'm excited for Ciri's journey. Same thing with Mass Effect. I like this game specifically because it's not Shepard. Shepard's story has been told. I love his story arc, his journey, but it's done. I don't want to play the. I don't want them to like bring him back again. I really hope that they maybe throw some Easter eggs about Shepard, but I want to play something different. It's also why I don't want the new TV show that they're working on. I don't want it to have anything to do with Shepard. And I know Jennifer Hale, the actress who did FemShep, who we all know from many other games, has been championing that the voice actors from Mass Effect should be involved in the Mass Effect television show in some way. And I'm like, you know, I think it's fine for them to find cameos or small bit characters, kind of like they did with Troy Baker in the Last of Us television show. Like, obviously Pedro Pascal is playing the main character of Joel in the Last of Us show, but they brought Troy Baker back as a side character for 1 episode. I believe it was 1, it might have been 2, but he was one of the guys at the cannibal camp that they were up at in the mountains. And I really appreciated that because it was a way of bringing the voice actor who brought Joel to life in the video games into the TV show for an actual face part, but having him do something else. Also, Ellie, the actress who played Ellie, had a cameo in the Last of Us show as Ellie's mother in that 1 episode for that 1 scene at the beginning of the episode. So I think if they do it like that and they bring back the original voice cast of the Mass Effect series into the TV show for little cameo parts like that, I think it could be really well done in that manner. But I don't want to see Shepard's story told in the TV show. I don't want that. I just played Shepard's story over the last 3 weeks. I don't need another version of Shepard's story. I want, and we talked about this in another episode about the Mass Effect show, I want to say, what was First Contact like? Let's talk about First Contact. Let's start the show during that First Contact event when we realize that we're not alone in the universe. And holy shit, there's all these other alien races, and oh my god, they have a council, and we're nobody on the grand scale. How does humanity navigate that? Or start it with the Colony Wars. Like, there's so many different places that you could start that journey and have nothing to do with the character. So, yeah, that's circling back around. I really hope that the next Mass Effect game has nothing to do with Shepard at all.
Will you look at that?
But I'm probably in the
How do
minority
we
of
get
that.
across?
Because I realized that if you listen to the vocal masses, like, so many people want a carbon copy version of the Mass Effect series in a television format. They want Henry Cavill to play Shepard, and they want it to be a story, play by play, beat by beat, rerun through of the Mass Effect games. And I'm just like, no, not for me. It's also like, I'm pretty sure they've already said that the new version of the Highlander that they're working on, which has Henry Cavill in the lead, but is also being directed and put together by the guy who kicked off the John Wick series. They are doing a completely new character, a completely new everything, and there are some people that are already upset about this because no, it needs to be a Connor MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod or whatever, where you pick Connor or you pick, I forget now, I get confused with who the movie character is versus the TV show character. Anyway, people want like the show version of MacLeod, or people want the movie version of MacLeod, and they're already clamoring that they want the new Highlander movie to be all about that character again. And it's like, no, I don't want more of those characters. I want new. I want something different. And let's show the perspective of a different Highlander who's not one of the, Clan MacLeods, and let's tell his story. Like, let's have it be a unique, original Highlander story. That's what excites me about it.
That did it. Watch your step. It's still a long drop. Wait, plants? All the way down here?
You see them too? Thought all the gravity fun had messed up my eyes.
No sunlight, no water. They should all be dead.
The source of the system lockdown may yield more information. We appear to be close.
No man can be my equal. I loved the TV show, like. Shit.
I'm starting to get the hang of this.
Yeah. First Sirs are Anthem. Like, for the most part, people quite enjoyed the Fallout show. There were definitely a section of that angry basement dwelling audience who were like, no! It's a woman character, no! Hang on, Chris went and got fresh chicharron. I'll be right back. Yeah, it's a little crunchy. Not really something I can snack on stream, so I did do it on stream a couple months back because I was showing everybody, because the butcher shop down the street does fresh chicharron like once or twice a week. Oh, I need to watch last week's episode. I'm a little bit behind on that. When was the last episode I watched on Silo? Because I've been reviewing it on my other channel. I'm behind. I'm like a week behind on that, and I haven't watched last week's episode of Skeleton Crew either. Episode 6, so I need to watch episode 7 of Skeleton Crew, because this week is episode 8. I think episode 8 airs today or tomorrow, so I need to get that done. Where is Silo? When was the last episode of Silo to watch? I think it was episode 7. Gosh darn it. Yeah, episode 6 and 7, so I still haven't watched episode 8 or 9, so I'm a week behind. I need to get caught up on Silo. Silo Season 2 has been phenomenal. I have been quite enjoying that. It's slower. You know, there are parts of it I love, actually. Parts of it, you know, the, hang on a second. Alright, had to get caught up with some Discord stuff. I find Skeleton Crew amazing. Yes, it is a children's show. It is like the Ewok Adventures. It's definitely aimed at a kid to teenage audience. But if you have a thriving 5-year-old child alive inside of you, it is fucking awesome. I love it. I have had a great time with Skeleton Crew. We've also got Andor Season 2 happening soon, which means I'm going to have to go back and do a rewatch of Andor. Because I'm going to do Andor Season 2 and then do Rogue One back-to-back once it all comes together. But yeah, Skeleton Crew's awesome. This season of Silo, everything that's happening in Juliet's old silo has been really fun, and everything happening in her new silo has been horribly boring, and I just really want that stuff to be over with. But we already got renewals for Season 3 and Season 4, so I can't wait to see. And I think this year we're getting a new season of Foundation, I hope. Alright. I think we can move out now. Alright, well I need to hurry up and get caught up on the episodes then, it sounds like. Because I'm like 2 weeks behind. I got 2 episodes to watch. Get caught up with Silo. I'll do that this week. I've been having a hard time finding the time to watch episodes like I was doing before because we've had so much going on in here. Yeah, Season 1 is really intense, Atara.
We could reach it if we backtrack.
Season 2 is slower, but it's building up to a lot of more interesting stuff.
Observers,
the reveal that happened, I'm not going to spoil it because that's it's been my YouTube review. But the reveal we got in episode 7 of Silo, Season 2 of Silo was great. And oh my god, Robbins as the villain has been amazing. And I like Ferguson in just about everything she does, so it's been genuinely a treat to see her go through and play.
Armor hydraulics compensating.
Oh, no, I'm okay.
We've got a path to... Whoa! Nice work, people. We're 2 gravity wells down already, and this place goes even deeper. What's at the bottom?
Let's not find out the hard way.
Foundation is great. Yeah, I need to get caught up. I haven't watched any of the seasons of For Mankind Cynical, and I'm a huge fan of everything that Ron Moore has done, so I really want to watch it, but the question is just where do I find the time? Because there's so many good shows on right now, and it's like
even for jump
I'm
jets.
wanting to watch Landman right now, I'm wanting to watch The Agency right now, and then there's also a new show called I think it's Nightingale or Blackbird, I forget what it's called. There's like 2 spy shows and Landman that I want to watch right now as well, so it's like trying to get caught up on, you know, Silo and Skeleton Crew, and then trying to find things to watch with my wife. It's like there's not enough time of the day. If I wasn't doing this, I would be watching. I would be doing a YouTube channel around TV shows for sure. before I met Chris, when we were still dating, I was watching at one point 25 shows. That's all I used to do. Was like I was living in Cancun. I would work, go to the beach for a couple of hours, come back from the beach, and just watch shows all day. Like literally, I would watch like 6 to 8 hours of shows all day, every day. That's all I did for like 3 years. I'd get up, work 3 or 4 hours, go to the beach for a couple hours, come back, and just watch TV.
This whole platform's resonating with something. We must be close.
I love good TV, and now there's even more stuff on than was airing back then. It's impossible for me to catch up or keep up. That's also why I'm a big fan of the shorter seasons. Like I do appreciate not 6 episodes. I'm talking 12 episodes. Give me 12, 13 episodes. You can tell me a pretty good story arc. Think like the Netflix Marvel shows, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones. A nice tight 12, 13 episode run. I don't need 24 episode bullshit where there's a filler episode every, we get 2 or 3 story episodes and then we get 5 filler episodes and then 2 or 3 story episodes and 5 filler episodes. It's like no. Just keep it tight. Give me 10 to 13. The 6 episode thing I can't stand because you're making us wait 2 years between 6 episodes. It's like no. And I also, as much as I love the Disney shows, they're way too short. Like I can go watch something really good on HBO, right? And it's a minimum. Like we just watched The Penguin, right? Chris and I did The Penguin. Those are like hour-long episodes, and yeah, we only got 6 or 8 or whatever. But like, I'll tell you which one I watched recently. Dune Prophecy. Dune Prophecy gave us 6 episodes, way too few. But it was HBO, so at the very least, those episodes were an hour to an hour and 15 minutes long. That's respectable. Then I go watch 8 episodes of Skeleton Crew, and it's like we've got 25-minute episodes, 23-minute episode, 19-minute episode, and then here's a 45-minute one, but most of them are in the 25-minute range. And it's like, at that point, I feel like I'm watching sitcom. I'm watching a Star Wars sitcom at that point because it's, a couple commercial breaks and we got, we're done. It's like, that's how long they are, and I really do prefer. Now, Outlander is another show that's got a good runtime, and it's also they've got like 14 to 16 episodes per season. We have not watched the last season, but I think we watched the first 7 seasons of that show pretty regularly. The most recent one we watched together was Penguin. Penguin was quite good.
Back of my neck's doing that thing.
There you go, Lady Atara. Oh, I wish I could hard save here.
That must be the lockdown console.
The air's tingling, like the moment before lightning.
Well, there's something about to happen when we click this thing, so.
Any thoughts, Sam?
Unknown. Though it appears related to the lockdown, an in-depth study may reveal its purpose. The system lockdown is disabled. The vault and the atmosphere processor should return to full operation.
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you? The whole place is lighting up. Power readings are off the chart. Really?
Something else.
Really off the chart.
Get ready to run, kids.
But if it's back online, we should be good.
Should we go?
Now I gotta try to remember if I can't get the key on the way out. I don't know if I'll be able to do it.
Phoebe, get back to the entrance now!
I saw it! What is that thing?
Don't risk it, just go! Watch out! Vents!
It would be wise to escape, Ryder.
I know,
It would be
Sam!
wise to escape.
Too far to jump. Got another bridge?
We're about to have another bridge. Promise I don't remember where that damn...
Back. Why did I look back?
door is. I think it's up past these lakes.
Keep running!
Another gravity well!
It could go anywhere.
It goes away from here. We're taking it. It's still coming!
Sweeping the whole vault! Kills anything in its way!
Yeah, like us! The barrier's gone.
Get that thing if you want, but it's going to be close.
Oh, go, go, go.
That's the door to the entrance. Almost there.
Run, run. Did I get it? Did I manage to get it? I don't know if I actually got it or not. Ah, click the door.
We're almost clear. Where are you? Hello?
I love this moment right here. This is when I knew I made the right choice. Romancing PB on the first time through.
Go! Go, go, go!
Crash! Right on our heels!
Get to the gravity well!
Not moving. Find an override.
Console is attempting surface reconnection.
Come on!
Vault restart is now complete.
That was...
I shall survive.
about a rush.
What was that? Field.
Might have been sweeping the vault. Or chasing us.
Yeah, PB's great.
An immune response? Maybe one last scrub before startup? This place is full of surprises.
Some good, some bad.
We have to be more careful. That field almost disintegrated us.
But it didn't. You want to focus on that or the cool vault you just activated?
Atmosphere processor is online. Recovering last console activity.
Excuse me.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos.
Whoa. Did restarting the system do that?
If that light is us, then all these points could be vaults in other worlds.
Oh yeah.
Dormant like this one.
Yep.
Maybe. But why is there a whole network of them? What's all this for?
This tech can create observers from nowhere, or ravage a whole planet. And that's what we've seen. The bots, those plants back there, the atmosphere processors.
Back home, some corporation hit a desert world with an ice comet. They changed the atmosphere to bring rain.
To help it support life.
That first processor we saw was making things worse, but maybe it malfunctioned.
Is that what these builders are trying to do? Make worlds habitable?
Terraforming?
Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there. That's different. Maybe it's active? We've got to go see.
I agree.
Sam?
Extrapolating. These coordinates lie beyond the space we have currently surveyed, Pathfinder.
Mark it on our charts. We need more to go on. Let's head up to the surface. I could use some fresh air.
Alright, there's more stuff we can do on this plan, but that's really what I wanted to accomplish quickly out of the gate, because I want PB in my party as a companion.
Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere processor works that fast.
If this effect is representative, Pathfinder, air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. EOS could support an outpost.
A foothold. That's all we need. Just enough to begin. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
You can. Kind of. Still, wouldn't hurt to find a manual.
We've got a lead. Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there.
We? You want to come along?
I want to know what makes the remnant tick. You've got a key to their technology. Or a crowbar, at least.
Welcome aboard. We'll get you a fancy job title to go over your bunk.
I only need a footlocker. Datapad, toothbrush, clean underwear, that'll do. I'll catch up with you.
Well, this will be interesting.
All right.
Now for our new outpost.
Not quite yet.
You have already logged an ideal site. Nav point noted. Updating template.
The Nexus is on pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
We got so much to do now. But before we do anything, let's do a manual save. And then I need to go look at that right there. We also got a ding. I'm gonna want to respec when I get back to the ship. And I've got new tech I can unlock. Effect radius or duration? It's doing a dot over time, right? Damage per second, 35. Yeah, let's get a bigger effect. Alright, we need to drive to the site.
Is this what you signed on for?
It's what we have.
Not the answer I'm looking for.
Just help Ryder and keep going. That's all we can do.
That's it. PB's tech looks like.
Oh, that's right. We gotta go back inside to check the data. Whoa, did I miss that the first
Way
time?
too quiet.
Oh, can I not even get in there from here?
Nice. Let's get to a research station, see what we got.
Copy that. There is one back at the settlement, which I need to actually get to anyway, because I've got a turn-in we can do right there. And then we can research the last piece of my armor as well. I don't know if I have enough to actually make the pieces. And what I don't remember is where is... Make me some new goodies. First, let's unlock the final piece of armor that I need. The N7 arms. Okay. Now, I've got enough to do tier 2 stuff, but I'm not going to do it quite yet. Alright, we're supposed to make something here. Oh, that's right. You can make bits and pieces for your ship. I forgot all about this. Okay, so that all that did was unlock that. Okay, we're good. All right, let's go. We can drop that pendant. I think we have to take the rover out. Because I think we have to go up top.
Radiation levels are severe.
Oh no!
Seek safety immediately.
Yeah, level 3. I don't know that I'm meant to. Okay, now we're down to 3. Yeah, now we're down to 1 again. Okay, we're okay. Yeah, I forgot about the different radiation levels too.
Pathfinder, This is the spot where Nigel McCoy wanted you to leave his pendant.
In honor of his brother, Dash McCoy.
In many things, Zaranthian, but I've also seen him do some pretty fun, dramatic stuff. There was a movie he did with Timothy Olyphant, where it was like a weird romantic comedy movie where they were all off in Hawaii, but then he ends up being a serial killer. It's just a phenomenal movie. I haven't seen it in years. I don't exactly remember the plot. I just remember Zan and Timothy Olyphant were in it together, and they did a great job. Like, that was a fun movie. But yeah, his character that he's playing in Silo feels a lot like the same character he just played in the Planet of the Apes film. Feels very similar to that. What are we missing for the vitality or viability of the planet? I think we have to build an outpost or something. He also used to do some really good slapstick comedy stuff too, because I remember the first roles I ever saw him in were like comedic roles.
Drack?
Wait, am I not meant to go down there like that? They're like, no, you're not allowed to jump down.
Get ready to fight!
Ryder, about time you joined the party. Think I made them angry? Good.
Shit!
That's it, kid. Keep it up. Good one. That fight was fun.
You're telling me?
You can really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky.
Nicky Z resubscribing
And
over
your
on Twitch
number
for the
all
second month in a
wrong.
row. Get him, pew pew. Pew pew pew.
You're not so bad
Thanks,
yourself,
Nicky. Appreciate
old
the
man.
support.
Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I mean, just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
This is gonna be great.
Alright, now I think we
The
should be
first
good.
colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
It is calmer. Notice that?
Let's go grab the fluorite before we do anything, and then we can go build. Oop, there's more over there too. Alright, let's go start our outpost.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discovery.
I'm choosing this outpost's direction for decades. Maybe centuries.
That is the prime responsibility of a Pathfinder. Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost block inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
I feel like I should toss you the keys. Be nice. It's been through a lot.
Understood. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months.
Nice.
EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible.
That's what I do,
Nexus,
the impossible.
I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
What are you playing at? Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption.
I'll answer that question in a minute, sub. Let me get past this cutscene.
The reality rider? You bought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Watch out for everyone. But not you, right? You're genuine.
I know what I came here to be. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Alright, so the sub, oh my god, over on YouTube just asked, I never played Starfield, is it any good? I was looking at it early, kind of interested now. You were looking at it earlier, I see. And also Andromeda looks pretty good for an old game. Yeah, technically this isn't that old. I mean, it's like 7-8 years by this point. But it does look great for its time period. So this is perfect timing for me to talk about this. I was going to actually make a video about Starfield anyway because it's 2025. So for the algorithm, I need to have a video in here that says, hey, is Starfield worth playing? I was going to play Starfield while I was doing that, but we might as well just do it now while we're playing Mass Effect Andromeda. And remind people that if you want questions like this answered, you tune into the live streams on YouTube and Twitch every single day, starting around 6 a.m. Central Time. Come hang out while we play games, and you get to have fun conversations as well. Like, I never played Starfield. Is it any good? So here's the answer to that. I'll give a longer answer. So I have 2 playthroughs in Starfield. I've got about 650 hours between 2 playthroughs, and I've played the DLC. I own the Ultimate Edition, whatever it was that I bought when it first came out. So Starfield does a lot of things good. It does a couple of things great, but mostly it's just a good game. It is a great game in a couple of areas. The thing to understand about Starfield is that it's a Bethesda game, right? So it's got jank. So you know how we've been playing a lot of Kingdom Come Deliverance recently, getting prepped for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Kingdom Come Deliverance has a lot of jank. It is still a fun game. It is still a good game. It has a couple of areas where it is excellent, but it is overall, I think I gave it like a 7.5 is what I gave Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now I've given Starfield like an 8.5 to 9, and there's reasons for that. So there's a lot more going on in Starfield than many other games. So Starfield is first and foremost a Bethesda RPG. Just don't go any further beyond that point. It's a Bethesda RPG. So if you've ever played Skyrim, any of the Elder Scrolls games, if you've ever played any of the Fallout games, Elder Scrolls Online, you already know what a Bethesda RPG is. And that's what Starfield is. It's a Bethesda RPG. And in that arena, it does very well. It is a good Bethesda RPG. It has layers beyond other Bethesda RPGs. Namely, there's procedural generation tech at play, where there's 1,000 planets that you can go explore. It's different tech, because people love to look at like No Man's Sky and be like, No Man's Sky does it better. No, it doesn't. It does it different. It's a different kind of tech. The reality is that most of those planets are empty places with procedurally generated wildlife and things of that nature. So if you're looking for a game where you're going to go out there and find millions of activities to do across 1,000 planets, that's not what the point of the game is. The game has tightly controlled storylines, linear story arcs. So if you ever, again, Bethesda RPG. Remember the Mage quest, the Adventurers Guild quest for, or you go to Fallout and you've got your main quest and this faction quest and that faction quest. It's the same thing. You have faction quest lines. Those are between arguably 6 to 10 hours in length, and there's multiple faction quest lines to work with. Then there's the main storyline, which is 25 hours or so to go through. Outside of that, there's outpost building, and what they've done with the 1,000 planets is they've given you a playground to go forth and find a really cool place where you want to build an outpost, where you can find resources, and you'll find lots of procedurally generated POIs on these planets. But mostly it's just for harvesting and finding ammo and things of that nature. And one of the things they're doing with that tech is, as they come out with expansions, like we saw with the first expansion, Shattered Space, they then take some of these planets, they put handcrafted POIs and cities on these procedurally generated planets, and then around that, they have other stuff that's procedurally generated. So as they continue to grow the game over the next 8, 10, 12 years, those 1,000 planets get filled up with DLC content. Those planets also get filled up with creation content, which is the creator content that people make and sell on the creator store. So there's a huge playground for people to play with those 1,000 planets. So at its core, it's a great RPG that's a Bethesda RPG. Then there's the space combat and the ship building and the outpost building. So the outpost building, I would argue, is the weakest point in that link, because it hasn't, they haven't had a lot of room to expand it yet. But it will eventually get bigger as they continue to flesh it out. And they've already fleshed it out quite a bit more and added more buildings that you can make and everything else. But if you like outpost building, go do outpost building. It was not my cup of tea, because once you get into the commercial side of it, you've got to be creating all of these different chain of buildings and structures on different planets and moons to feed your main base, and the automatic transports and all the energy and everything else that you have to expend. It becomes a job. But it's there for people. The other aspect is ship building, because you can build ships. There's also ship combat, ship versus ship combat. You can take over ships. You can rob ships. You can buy and sell ships. There are store-bought ships. You can build your own ship. You can modify any ship that's in the game that you get your hands on. So, again, at its core, Starfield is a Bethesda...
Pathfinder.
I'm going to die here. Hang on. Let me get down into the shield before I don't pay attention. At its core, No! Go, 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 go! Hang on, I gotta try to get back before I die. At its core, Starfield is a really good Bethesda RPG, and then around it, it has the outpost building, the ship building, and all these other fun activities that you can do. My first playthrough, I did 350 hours in my first playthrough. You want to know what I did the vast majority of my time? Like 300 hours of my first playthrough was me roaming around the galaxy in my ship, doing space trucker missions, and blowing pirates out of the sky, and like going and investigating pirate bases, and like taking out pirate leaders. There's like a Radiant quest system so that you can go get quests from these consoles, and it's just random repeatable stuff to like go kill pirates. But I always had fun with it because it was like, I'll take 5 quests. It's like 3 of them are to go blow up pirate ships and 2 are to infiltrate bases. So I would just cruise along on my ship, do a delivery, go blow up some space pirates, and then go down on a planet, kill a pirate captain, come back, call it a day, and come back and do it again tomorrow. It was a 30-minute gameplay loop, and it was just something fun I did for like 30 minutes a day. So I quite enjoy Starfield, while also understanding that it has flaws. Namely, it's not cyberpunk, you know, it's not ground-shaking storyline. It's like a PG-13 game, so the storylines are kind of PG-13. There's nothing really adult at play. There are really good storylines, and then there's storylines that are kind of like, meh. So a good example is like the United Colonies main storyline. Pretty much everyone says that the United Colonies faction storyline is better than the main storyline of the game, and I absolutely agree. And then we get to the Shattered Space DLC, which was fun, but also kind of meh. Like, I argue it was the best if you took along a very specific romantic companion, because that was her home planet. And if you took her to her home planet, that storyline played out in a really fun way. But if you took any other companions, or if you didn't have romances at all, that DLC storyline wasn't really what a lot of people thought it was. They all thought it was going to be this big story DLC that was going to... what it was a companion DLC. It was a companion story continuation for one specific character. And I think some people didn't quite enjoy that. But at the end of the day, there are at least, I would argue, at least 80 to 100 hours of storyline to do in Starfield, without even getting into outpost building or ship building or any of that stuff, or the ship combat. Just following the story arcs, the faction story arcs, the main storyline, the stuff you find in the main planets. There's 80 to 100 hours of gameplay there. So if you like Bethesda RPGs, you will get 80 to 100 hours of storyline out of it. Plus, they've got all these survival options in the game now, so you can really customize your gameplay experience based on how hardcore you want it to be. They added a rover, so now you can roam around the planets on a rover. They've added so many more things since it launched, which is why, coming back to, is Starfield worth it in 2025? I think the game is in a very good place right now. And from here moving forward, as Bethesda continues to add, they claim that they're going to add one story DLC every year. That's admirable if they can hold to that. And then the community adds stuff through the creator store. I think if we look back at Starfield in 10 years, a lot of people have rose-tinted glasses with Skyrim, and they forget where Skyrim was when it launched, because now Skyrim 10 years on has, I don't know how many hundreds of hours of additional content that other people have created, mods for it, all these creator package storylines that other people have created within Skyrim's space. I think if you give Starfield 10 years, you're going to see the exact same thing within Starfield. But for now, just as the game exists today, just buying the game with like the DLC attached, you've got 80 to 100 hours of gameplay. Unlike normal mode. You play it on easy mode, it's going to be much quicker. Probably half that. But still, getting 50 hours out of a storyline, out of a game, I don't know what it costs these days on discount and stuff, so your mileage may vary, but I do think that Starfield in 2025 is totally worth it. But I am biased because I do enjoy the game, and I have played it. I've done 2 full playthroughs on my channel, so there are 2 full playlists. I did an initial playthrough and then a second playthrough. Oh, that's right. It is on Game Pass, too. I completely forgot about that. Yes, it's free on Game Pass. Totally forgot about that. Cynical says, got a meeting in a bit. Was looking forward to the Ren rant. Love it when you go on a tangent. Ren, you're a great speaker. Well, my day job was as a public speaker for several years. So I did this for a career. You slipped your body bandage, kitty cat. I gotta take care of her real quick, guys. Yes, Cat Dad first. I've got to change her bandages. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it here, guys, because I need to take care of her. I need to check in with Chris, help her with some morning chores. We might go to the supermarket. I don't know if we need to go or not. I need to check in with her. But I do need to take care of the cat and just take a break here and do some stretches, go for a walk and stuff. I may be back with a second stream here in a bit. If I'm not, I'll be back again tomorrow morning. Same time, same place. I'm not sure if I'll be back today or not yet. I'll know more once I get past the morning stretch of things. So, thanks for hanging out this morning, everybody. Don't forget, if you didn't get a chance to catch the watch party for the Dawn... Hang on, kitty cat's being naughty. If you didn't get a chance to watch the watch party video last night, I did the stripped down version of the video this morning, which is about 45 minutes long. So get a chance to watch that. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys later on.